The
Mercury
Mercury
Custom.
Custom.
How do I know which one's that?
I will send it to you in Discord.
I don't
This is
wanna.
the custom.
Just tell me the color it is. Can you do that?
Like a green or a blue?
Cause
Like a murky green.
there's two greens here.
The one you're going towards now on my screen is the one that is
the furthest one away. The furthest one away, not the one like next to the yellow ones. The one way.
not the yellow ones. Yeah, the third. Yeah, this is the one.
Okay.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Now why is this
Where
one like
exactly are we
important
going?
or?
It's just one of the unique cars.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it has.
Man, 1940s were
Think
really
about
good.
it.
1940s, were a really good time
Another
for
letter?
police. It
I
was
thought
just
the letter
like,
was from a nut.
I want that car, so I'm just gonna
Letters?
get in.
Brown and handsome.
And somehow the
Yep.
keys are
Yeah.
just
Now we sent
in
them
there,
up.
It's just immediately.
I really
Yeah.
hate this fuck.
Hey, I remember this
Black
corner.
value
We
guy.
we chased someone
See the
down here
body?
once.
Fucking case.
So
Hollywood.
anyway, it is
Prom queen from every fucking
it is
hit
based on a
in
real car, a
America.
1941
Turns up
Spruce
here.
Coupe.
Where do
Which
they
is
end
what
up?
makes it special.
Gutted on the fucking sidewalk.
And you need it. It's one of the cars you need for an achievement that we're never going to get because we missed a bunch already, probably.
Oh. Well, shit. Let me replay the whole thing just to get one achievement, which is about
Yeah.
getting into cars.
I want to make homicide. I mean, we know you made it if you got that desk. I say we bust in there and find the goddamn evidence.
By the way, the achievement is by driving every type of vehicle in the city.
Do I have to drive it, or can I make my partner drive
I
it?
recognize that guy from the papers.
Of it, but they're everywhere.
I mean, that just means like I have to spend like a solid hour walking around the city,
Yeah.
just getting in every vehicle, like driving 2 feet and go to the next one. Seems like boring thing to do.
Come on in. Phelps. Have you met Finis Brown?
Pleased to meet you, sir.
This information is confidential and doesn't leave this room.
The new letter was left in the back seat of a cab. The driver thinks it was put through the window and not left by a customer.
We're checking all this fares back 24 hours regardless.
Good.
Like the previous letters, it's been assembled from headlines and typed from the Times and Examiner, then glued to an envelope.
What is the other note?
This one? That's also new. A poem, hand-typed.
Do you mind if I take a look?
Go ahead. We've been over both documents pretty carefully. They've been wiped with gasoline, so there's no chance of prints.
Obnoxious oaf.
Have changed my mind.
message
You
from the
would
Celine
not
Henry
give a
case.
square deal. Fuck you, BD. Tex.
Bye.
Well, that seems related.
Heavens to Betsy.
Heap upon thy soul by virtue of this curse. I'll deeds then be thou damned, beholding good, both infinite as is the universe, and thou and thyself torturing solitude, an awful image of calm power, though now thou sittest let the hour come, when thou must appear to be that which thou art internally, and after many a false and fruitless crime, I can't talk, the
Scorn.
track, but thy lag in fall through boundless space and time. Yeah, well
Speaking
that...
of, pretty good.
What?
For a non-native speaker, reading this kind of old English is real hard.
That's why we called you in.
Well,
think
scorn
it's
isn't like
original?
really old. I should technically be able to
Unless
say
it's
that. It's just
Japanese.
sometimes like
Yeah.
my cerebral
Like
is the
nut jobs
is the
bone?
cerebral cortex.
No, I like
Fucking hell! Like
written
it's the
at least 100
cerebral
years ago.
cortex
Joe.
and
Sure,
the
I'll
thing
do
I
that.
need for speaking. Because if it is,
I have
it
no
fucks.
idea.
Because if it is, sometimes it just fucks up.
Sure, but what
Like
does
no
it
matter
got
what
to do with
language
the
I'm
case?
speaking, it just fucks up.
Prometheus Unbound. Prometheus was a titan, a superhuman character who defied the gods to bring fire to humanity.
Also, it was a
Thank
shitty
you.
alien movie.
Believes he's Superman.
What?
Your guess is as good as mine. One thing for sure is that his
Don't worry.
education-
Just I saw
To the
that.
Henry
I just saw
case.
Rusty say, "Yeah, Shelley, that poem. I know that."
Said he is fiendishly clever and takes pleasure in taunting us. What's happening with the Maldonado case?
We have the husband in custody. We haven't interviewed him yet.
Well, upstairs then, lads, and see if we can break him.
You know, normally when someone says lads, it's like, kind of cool, but when this guy said it, it's just fucking dumb. Can you? What? By the way, what's your investigation on why they use old-timey phrases in the court?
Need a drink.
So I found a Wikipedia article all about something called legal English. It doesn't really explain why. It just says that it's customary to use this type of language when drafting certain legal documents.
Can you look me up what part of the brain is used for speaking?
3, 4.
I'm sure it's gonna be really important for this case.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say this guy, sir, is your cerebral cortex fucked up? Well,
The
then you're
left hemisphere, by the way.
What's the cerebral? What's the cerebral cortex for? Because
I'll
I
look it
just,
up.
I just have that in my brain. I don't know why I have that word cerebral cortex in my mind.
The cerebral cortex is the outer layer of the cerebellum.
Oh, that helps a lot. Well, obviously.
It's responsible for attention, perception, and
Quit staring
cognition.
at me like that.
Well, you know what? Mine's really bad.
Here's what it's responsible for, by the way. It plays an important role in memory, attention, perception, cognition, awareness, thought, language, and consciousness.
I can't do any of those things. It really is my cerebral cortex. It really is shit. Like, I have serious troubles with attention. My language is all over the place. And sometimes I just don't see, like, seemingly obvious shit.
So your wife
I
paid
think
you
you
a
might
visit
be
last
turning into a vegetable
What time was that?
if your cerebral cortex is
Late
working.
around midnight.
I think I might.
I'm not sure how you're alive.
You know, hopefully someone actually makes potatoes out of me. Actually, I didn't pay attention, but he seems fishy, so I'm about it.
So if you didn't kill your wife, who did? You better come up with something, Angel. This doesn't look good.
Fuck you. I loved my wife.
Oh, I think I fucked that one up.
Kid. You murder your
Well, you
wife.
can get the transcript.
There's cool.
Oh shit, I could've looked
Oh.
at the transcript. Well, let's
You
keep
and your
going.
wife weren't getting along. She was divorcing you. Is that why you killed her?
We fought, yeah, but we weren't getting a divorce.
Yeah, we were getting a divorce. That one I actually
I don't
know
believe
you're
you.
lying, because we
She'd
have
been
divorce
granted a decree
papers.
nice size. She pushed you too far, and you lashed out.
I told you. I wouldn't accept a divorce.
The thing with the husband, you've also written down abusive husband, because they also seem to be, like, abusive.
Abusive husband. Yeah, aggressive husband. I'll
Yeah.
change that to abusive.
But you can, like, make slash.
The judge had set a date. You were going to be paraded in front of the whole city for your cruelty to her, Angel.
Antonia. Oh, Jesus. She came in drunk, out of her mind. She doesn't normally drink. She was looking around in her bag. Said she wanted to serve me papers. Me, her own husband. So I slapped her down. She ran out. That's the truth.
What size shoe do you wear, Angel?
Size 8. What difference does that make?
It makes a lot of difference, sadly.
When we found your wife, her jewelry...
Fucking everyone we have wears size
Was
8.
she wearing her religious medallion last night?
Sure. She always wore that.
What about the charm bracelet? Was she wearing that?
You know about that? She never wore it. She didn't like the message. She kept it locked up in that box of hers.
What was the message? Do we know that? Did I not pay attention? Probably didn't pay
Your wife
attention.
has been brutally murdered. So how do you explain your shirt being covered in blood?
You found that? I cut myself shaving.
I don't think you've missed anything so far.
Cut himself. Well, I've answered something isn't correct, but you know.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
he cut himself shaving. He shaves with long sleeves. Isn't it like a lot of like I just use an electric shaver, but these people like always use like shaving cream and such. I don't think
Yeah.
you'd have like long sleeved stuff for that on. And even if, like, I don't think the blood
Yeah, I don't know
would go onto your sleeves. Like, how?
about straight edge razor.
And also, he says
Because,
he
like,
cut himself shaving. Apart from, you know, the part where I beat him up, like,
Yeah.
he clearly doesn't have a cut on him.
Actually, you know what? I didn't
Me
even
like
think
that.
to look at his face.
It's like,
Angel, I'm not gonna waste any more time on this. Give me something, or I'm gonna have you charged.
My brother, Ippolito, he said some bad things about Antonia last night. So I had to sock him one. We got into it.
Keep talking.
She said she came from the El Dorado bar.
And
It's not one of my places. We used to buy fruit at the market down the street. But the creep there was always running his eyes all over my wife.
what's the name of this fruit market?
Just picked fruit. Ord Street downtown.
what do you think the name of the fruit market is? The one
Last
we...
question.
that was all over the
Do the
goddamn
words
place.
"kiss the blood" mean anything to you?
No. Sounds sick to me.
You're not in the clear by any means, Angel. You're going back into a cell. You should think about whether you have anything else you
Yeah,
need to
no,
share
I
with
don't
us.
think the husband was the is the murderer. I really, really don't.
He ran the light on Olympic and finally collared him at Temple.
Well, I will say we don't have any evidence yet.
Yeah, the bum took a swipe at me. Put him down with my saddle.
Although he
You're
does
behind the
seem
Fine.
He seems
Where we
so
at?
like
distraught.
ignoring all the serial. Yeah, I don't know, man. Ignoring all the serial killer stuff, he has motive.
Does he? What's his motive?
doesn't
Like,
have
she
an
wanted to
alibi.
divorce him, yeah. But like every word they say, they just seem so believable that they actually love their wife.
Yeah.
And not a single time I thought, you know what, this guy actually hates his wife. They always seemed like
Yeah.
like their entire world is destroyed by the fact that A, they want a divorce, and B, that they're dead. I mean, this guy literally, like to say, he got into a fight because someone talked bad about his wife. Like, if you hate your wife, you don't care.
Well, to me, that seems like an angry person. You know,
He seems like an angry person, but still.
just seems like a quick. Just him. Not that statement. Just him, in general, seems like a very quick to anger type. I could see him killing his.
I
own
mean,
wife.
didn't all the husbands seem really angry? Cause like these guys, we like came in like LAPD. I mean, like, if you don't have any trouble with the LAPD, why would you start attacking them? Why would you
Handbag
start
was
wailing on them?
There, overlooking the market.
Could have come here from the start and saved ourselves a day's legwork.
All right, do we like pick clues at the market? Like this thing? I don't know English names of like just about any vegetable or fruit. I don't know shit names.
I got a
Like,
call back.
is that a salad?
Line.
Is that a legume? No wait, legume is just a broad term. Is that a salad? Is that a that's not a rhubarber? What is this? What is this
What are
green
you-
stuff?
What are you looking?
That's an eggplant.
Those are
bro.
called.
Oh wait, there's a name there. Spinach. You know, it really
Oh.
helps if I can just fucking read.
Reading Phelps's one true enemy.
Also driving. Don't forget about driving.
And driving.
And dialing stuff in the phone. Has a lot of weaknesses, our Phelps.
You look familiar.
Hey, from the bar, right? What brings you here?
So I believe on this one you
LAPD,
interview first and
Detective
then
Phelps
find
and
clues
Galloway.
later.
Clem Feeney. What can I do for you?
Did you happen to see a young woman last night? 21 years old, Hispanic?
Sure, she came by last night. Why do you ask?
Because we have a distinctive
She
necklace.
was wearing a necklace?
I didn't notice.
You weren't paying attention, Feeney?
Hey, you're getting the wrong idea.
I mean, it's like the lady came by yesterday, like one of many, you know. In the shop, she bought something. Did she wear a necklace? I didn't pay attention. Bullshit! It's like 1 out of 50 customers. Do you? I mean, he's suspicious, sure, but like, realistically, do you expect them to like pay that much attention to every goddamn customer?
Exactly
Yeah.
how much fruit do you sell here after midnight, Clem?
Look, not much. I sell the odd bottle on the side to the after-hours crowd.
Hey, you're actually
I don't want
right.
into trouble. I'm just trying to make a buck.
They do seem to have a legal thing after midnight. Or in the night. They sell illegal...
liquor.
Yeah, illegal liquor store.
The young
You
lady
were right.
arrived around midnight?
Yeah, something like that. Used a phone for a cab and then left.
You already knew Mrs. Maldonado, didn't you, Clem?
Sure, I met her before. She seemed like a nice lady. Her husband went apeshit one day when he caught me talking to her. She hadn't been back until last night.
Where did she go from here?
She wanted a cab, but I couldn't get her one. I was about to offer to drive her, but a car pulled up and she got into that.
Can you describe the car?
Brown Ford Coupe, I think. She seemed to know the guy.
Do you mind if we look around?
Why would you want to do that?
Because we say so.
I guess you can. Hey, don't you have to get a court order or something? I have rights.
Clem? Shh.
See, he got the right idea. Don't you have to have a court order? Well...
He's the first guy to say that.
Yeah.
Though. That's scary.
Like... Why is that scary, though?
No wonder he stays
Because
open.
people are just used to it, or...
People have to get
Yeah.
vitamins. Check through this stuff. before
Or
we get back out.
because people didn't know their right back then.
Yeah, no, it's a combination of both. It's the fact that the police can do whatever they want, just because people don't know. So the legal term for this is called bootlegging. I'm not sure if you heard about it before.
I mean, I heard bootlegging games.
Yeah, but it was originally used to refer to smuggling alcohol.
I did not know.
Why cut someone who was already dead?
Because
It's
you're
a typical
really,
power thing.
really...
Once the stiff
Big
is
psycho.
dead, the creep usually feels they can do whatever they like. Must have seen it during the war.
Must have stopped it during the war. And there's the good old wrench. They all always look the same, don't they? But actually, is that also a thing? That's just... This wrench, hasn't there been a similar wrench on every case?
Yeah. In the last case, there was a tire iron as well, like this, similar to this one.
Yeah, maybe put that on the list, like it's just wrench.
Sure.
So what are we hiding in here? This thing needs a combination.
Also, I've got a new list as well. Details of the killer. Of the poems. And we know he wears size 8 shoes, but we don't know anything else.
Yeah, what was that? Oh shit, why back up? What was that, Shadow?
I got a callback to that universal chorus line.
I've just got a new list of what we know about the killer.
Just don't know.
And we know that he's educated because of the poem he left us. And Felt said he's probably educated. And we know he has size 8 shoes.
Yeah, well, that really doesn't narrow it down. Oh, 253.
Here's what I'm thinking, man. I bet you we're gonna meet someone who fits like this. Exactly.
Yeah, that was right the first... Wait, 253? I can't do 253.
Yeah, 253 is the code.
Wait, why did I thought it was... Okay, that was me being dumb. Which, you know, happens way too often. For wives, submit to your husband as to the Lord, for the husband is the head of the wife, as Christ is the head of the church, his body, of which he is the Savior. Okay, sure.
Huh. So it's basically a Bible passage saying, don't get divorced.
Essentially, essentially.
Yeah.
I mean, that's why when you remarry, you know, the church doesn't allow you to have another ceremony, because it's wrong in their eyes.
Really? Whoa, I did not know that.
Can't I look at the chain?
This fruit stall punk gets about 10 seconds to explain before I pull his fucking arms off. Clip!
And he's running.
Then why do they always run?
Because he's using the fucking car. God
Alright,
fucking
you
damn.
said
God
you
damn.
said you